This is the 8th WordPress theme we are going to create from scratch. So this is the 40-minute video. In the 40-minute video we are going to complete the whole theme from scratch. You can see this is the post added. Along with that you can see the images also coming dynamic, and we have created the sidebar. And if you click on read more button, and this is a page which is dedicated only for post. So you see you are able to add comment as well. You are able to comment as well, and it will be displayed. We're not going to get into the design part but the functionality part. And this is the individual page. So here we are going to work how to create menu, how to create sidebar, how to work on index.php, how to work on single.php, how to work on page.php, and that's it. And how to show the images on the post. That's what we are going to see. This is the intro part. So this is the index page, and this is the page, HTML page. And if you want to get into the post, you have to get into the home, and these are the posts, and this is the post page. Fine, I have shown you the intro. Now let's get into. We have installed the WordPress. So this is the 8th WordPress theme we are creating from scratch. So I have already downloaded the WordPress from the official folder, and now this is it, and this is the folder name I have created as 8 theme. I have made sure the XAMPP is running. It's a local server. And now let's run this. Localhost /8_theme. And we have to create a database. Localhost /php myadmin. So let's give the database name also 8 theme new. We just have to create the database. The database name is this, and the password is this, and blank. And let me make this default. Run installation. We'll make this as 8 theme, and the username is Vishal, and the password is also Vishal. Confirm it's a weak password, your email, and click install. It says there is a problem with the email. And @gmail.com. Yes, discourage. Confirm weak password. Install WordPress. There's a problem. It says it is comma, it is dot. It will take some time, but it will install. By the time let's say open our folder on our Visual Studio Code. So now we have to log in with the ID we have created, Vishal. Remember me, log in. Open folder. C drive, XAMPP, htdocs, theme, select folder. And if you see on the themes, now we are going to create our folder. There are no themes. Actually there are 3 default themes. Let's add our theme. Content, themes. Let's create a folder, and we'll name it as 8_theme. And inside the folder we need some default file, which is index.html. Sorry, it's PHP. Style.css. And now we need to give the theme details. So for that, style.css WordPress. So you have to just comment some values. So these are the commenting values we need to pass. There will be some theme name. We'll make this theme name as 8 underscore theme, and you can give some default values which you want. I'll save it, and we need a screenshot of anything. Let's nature png. Sorry for that. So the screenshot format should be png. Let's take this, and we have to save it in the same folder, theme folder. XAMPP htdocs 8 theme, wp content, themes 8 theme, screenshot.png. And now if you refresh this, you should see the theme which you have created right now. You see, and click on theme details, and this are the details coming from style.css. And if you activate it, and if you get into the index page, index.php is blank, so you will get nothing. I'm typing something, and if I refresh, I should see the same typed value. Now let's create a HTML, and I want to make this style. I want to make the body as background red. Now to link this CSS with the HTML, what you have to do is link tag, link href, rel equal to stylesheet, href which is style.css, which is in the same folder, /. Now if I refresh, sorry, it won't work. So for that you have to use a PHP value, bloginfo stylesheet underscore URL. Now if you refresh, you should see the style sheet has been linked properly. Now if you want to make this title dynamic, you have to do the same thing. You have to use a bloginfo variable, and you just need to pass the name. Now if you see, it is document. Now if I refresh, it should be converted to 8 theme. It is dynamic. Now if you see, these are the basic HTML. Now we need some default function which WordPress provide. So for that we have to include another file, php wp underscore head. So if you see, some default files has been shown up. We'll remove this, which is making ugly. Now let's add the bootstrap CDN. Sorry, bootstrap. To get the CDN, you just have to type on, try it yourself. Just copy the CDN links and paste it just above your style sheet, and that's it. And now you see, we are going to display the available post on this index.php page. Fine. Now you see, before that, let's create a jumbotron. And it will have an heading and it will have a description. To get the heading, let's have the name of the website, and the description descript. Let's refresh it. Let's make this text center. Fine. Now you see, this is capped because we have added WP header, but we didn't add the WP footer. Fine. Now the next thing, let's create a post. All post. Actually we need to add a post, not all post. Let's get some lorem text, 100 words. Some post, just publish it. And now we have two posts. We'll display those two posts over here. Let's have card body, so now with inside the card and card body we have to check the post. So let's copy the code. If we have a post, then have the card and card body. Inside the card body I need to display the title on the card header. On the card header it is going to be the title. I'll just add it instead of copy pasting. Actually it's the echo term. The underscore title. Refresh this, we should get 2. And on the body we'll add the content, the underscore content. Content spelling mistake. So fine, card. And now if you want to add the title or the author of the post, you can add the author. Inside small tag. Created by Vishal. Fine. Now if you want to add the date, we can use a PHP function. If you want, you can use these author name and inside the card footer. To have some space, margin top of 5. So let's add this inside container. First post, second post. Finally we have to separate the header footer. So let's create a new file, save it as header.php. Another new file, save it as footer.php. So including the jumbotron, we'll add this in the header, and these things get inside the footer. So to call them into the header file, you have to use a PHP function, get underscore header, and finally get underscore footer. Refresh it and it will work fine because we have linked it properly. So if I remove header, let's see how does it looks. There won't be bootstrap. Simply in the description, and PHP is working fine except the bootstrap. Now you see. Now let's make the title clickable. So for that, after the content or just above the footer, we'll add a button called read more. Bootstrap class btn primary php the underscore permalink. Now if I refresh, let's add a br after the anchor tag. It's an inline tag, so single.php. Fine, it is working. Now let's add this inside the content. Fine. And now if you click on a post and click on edit post, we need to able to add the thumbnail image. That's what we are going to work on. So you see there is no option for adding thumbnail image, adding feature image. So let's add that. Now to enable the feature image, what you have to do is you have to register them on a function.php file. So create a file called functions.php. Inside the functions.php we have to create a function, and if you see I have created a function and added a default hook which is add theme support, and this function will be called when the theme is set up. So this is again a hook, and this is a function. This function is called when this hook works. Now if I refresh, I should see the featured image option available on the edit post page. So you see featured image. So let's add a featured image. So I have added some posts here. Let's get this, sorry, images, and set featured image and click on update. And at present you won't see where is the file, you won't see the image over here. To see the image, what you have to do is, let's get it to the home page. So on the home page, just above the content, we have to add a PHP block, and that will check if there is post, then display the post. Now let's refresh. You see, just to style it, you can call the container. The post thumbnail is going to display the post, and let's make it width as 100% and height as auto. Fine. Now let's create another file, Control N, Control S, as single.php. Just copy paste the whole thing except the read more button, and now if I refresh and click on read more, it will redirect me to index.php except the read more button. So on the header, where is the header, we'll get the jumbotron and paste on index.php, and we don't need this on. Fine, this is single post. We click back, this is home page, read more. Let's edit this post and add some feature image. Upload, select, set. update, refresh it. How to get into the home page? I think we need to add the menu. We'll add this. We'll add the menu as well. So now it's too large. Where is style? Max with 100%. %. Great. Overflow hidden. This overflow hidden should come for the parent. Let's try to make this again 100%. 80% was great. Fine. Now you see we can able to add the post image, and also we have created the dedicated post page. Now in any case, this is the longest post, so I want to just display the sample post. So for that we have excerpt, so I'll display excerpt here. Click on update, and on index page we want only the excerpt to show up. So on index.php, instead of the content, you have to display the excerpt. Now let's see. So this is the excerpt content, and if I click on read more, you should see the whole content, and that's also working. Now let's work on menus. So in the appearance there are no option of menus, so we'll add the menus option over here. So we have to get into the functions.php. On after theme setup, we have to register the menu over here. So just add this. Make sure to add the primary menu, and I have added this because it will auto translate based on the language you use. Now you see menu option is available. Now at present we just have home and sample page. Let's add this to our link. So click. So you see create menu. We have created the menu. Make sure to click on primary menu and click on save, and at present you won't see the link. So to display the navigation, you have to get into the header and you have to add the related codes. So at present we'll add the PHP code, and we'll add a variable, and now you see we have added an array with theme location primary. I said to click on primary, so that's the primary here, and then this is the default function wp nav. So now you should see the menus. It's up here. So let's get into the bootstrap and click on menus. Or navbars. I think we need to style it manually, so let's style it manually. let's see what is the this is the ID, or this is the class. Let's get the class on the style sheet. I'm going to comment this, sorry, I'm going to pause it and show you after how it looks. And the style is done. This is how it looks. If you want, you can add a float, right, and a width 100%. Fine, here you go. So if you wish to add, let's add a menu. Let's add another post. We just have post, which is hello world post. Add to menu, click on save. If you wish, you can change it to other post. Click on save menu, and let's head into the website. Close everything, and now you see home, sample page, sample post, and some other post. So if you see home, sample page, so this is a sample page which is getting the values from index.php. We don't want that to happen, so instead that we'll save this file as page.php. Click on enter. So this is page.php. Now I'll save this as blank, and if I refresh, now you see the data is blank because it is searching for, when you click on a link of page, it will search for page.php. So if you click on the link of post, it will search for single.php. So that's really that's clear what I meant to say. So if you did not get it, just re-go through it. So we don't need the if block, we just need, if there is image, just show it, else leave everything blank. We'll remove the whole card itself. And we don't need the if else block. Have post like such, because we know if it's a content, it's going to be the content. So PHP echo the content. Refresh, and now just the content. Let's create a new page. So this is some default values. lorem 150. Just paste this. Let's call this as services. Publish. So if you want, you can add picture image. We'll leave it. Let's add another page and call it services. Click on publish. Fine. Let's see the page, how does it looks, and let's get into the, I think, the paragraph. We have to make the paragraph word break all. we have to style it. Let's get into the inspect. So it's break all. And now you could see the whole paragraph available. And again on the page.html we don't need the jumbotron. Let's get it to the menu. Where is the menu? Menu will be over here. Let's remove all the posts and add only the pages. Remove the post. Remove this as well. Let's add the service and actually it should be contact, but anyhow it is showing as service. Let's edit it, no issues. It has been added to the menu. Now let's visit the site. We'll make this as contact. Click on save and get back. And now if you refresh, it is service, contact, home. Click on home. List of posts is available. Click on contact, only the contact details. You can fill up the contact details. I'm just making it blank. So if I get into the dashboard and appearance, customize, or so just like we initialized the menus, we have to initialize the widget. So for that we have to get into the functions.php, and just above here we have registered the sidebar. So this is the whole function that we have to paste it. So the user defined function is init, so that will be called on widget init hook name id, and before widget, after widget, and before title and after title. So if I refresh, and I should see the widget option on the appearance. Yes, it is. Now you should see the sidebar as well, because we have given the name sidebar over here. So in this case I want to add category. So let's name it as post categories. Click on save, and then let's add latest post, or you can recent post. A recent post. Click on save. Now it will not be shown on the index page. Let's create a space on the index page. Where is index.php? And let's create a row class, call 8 and call 4. So whatever is there, it should come inside the call 8. And call 4 is for sidebar. And we just have to paste it is checking whether is active sidebar is present, and this is the ID we have passed, and then display the sidebar. That is it. Now let's check the index page, and cool, that is working. Recent post categories. And if you want, you can make this a little smaller and make the content a little larger. Fine. Now let's work on the comment. If I click on read more, actually this is a post and we should get the comment box as well. Let's create that. Adding the comments is the very easiest part in this tutorial. So let's get into the single.php, and where do you wish to show the comments? just below the post content, just comments template underscore template. Refresh it. Let's get into the post, and yes, great. Post, click on post, and it will be posted because you are logged in. And if you wish to sell, you are free to style, but I'm not getting into it. This is just a basic part.